Welcome back to our channel, Inner Calm Stoicism. In a world that has a way of throwing chaos at us when we least expect it, the noise, the stress, the challenges, it can feel overwhelming. But what if you could navigate all of this with a sense of calm? What if, instead of getting swept away by the storm, you could find peace in the middle of it? In today's video, we're diving into 10 powerful lessons to stay calm in chaos using timeless Stoic wisdom that has helped philosophers for centuries. From embracing what you can control to redefining adversity, these practices can help you build resilience and stay grounded, no matter what life throws your way. So if you're ready to take control of your peace and transform chaos into clarity, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Lesson 1. Embrace the dichotomy of control. The first lesson is to embrace the dichotomy of control. Epictetus imparted the knowledge that some things are in our control and others are not. It seems straightforward, doesn't it? Yet how often do we squander energy trying to control things that are beyond us? Think about it, worrying about others' opinions, trying to change past events, or obsessing over the future. We can't control these things, and holding on to them only adds to the chaos. Here's the thing, focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions and reactions. Imagine carrying 2 baskets, one for things you can control, like your efforts and choices, and another for things you cannot control, like the weather or someone else's actions. When life gets hectic, ask yourself, which basket does this belong to? If it's in the second basket, let it go. When you stop carrying burdens that weren't meant for you, you'll feel a surprising lightness, even amidst chaos. As Epictetus said, freedom lies in focusing on what you can control. Take advantage of that independence. Focus on what you can do and let go of what you cannot. Lesson 2. Practice negative visualization. The second lesson is to practice negative visualization. Picture this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, looking out. What if you fall? It's a thought many of us fear. Seneca, the renowned Roman Stoic, taught us to confront those fears head-on through premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Rather than fearing the worst, visualize it. Imagine being laid off from your job, facing a breakup, or experiencing a setback. What would you do? How would you adjust? By mentally preparing for these challenges, you will begin to see that you are more capable than the chaos around you. As Seneca said, "He who has anticipated the coming troubles makes them less powerful when they arrive." Prepare yourself, and you'll be ready, no matter what life throws your way. Lesson 3. Find strength in the present moment. Lesson 3 is about finding strength in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most powerful and wise individuals, faced constant pressure and challenges, yet he found comfort in the present. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." How often do we dwell on past mistakes or get anxious about the future, robbing ourselves of the present moment? To bring yourself back to the present, try this grounding exercise. Look around and identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This simple exercise will help reset your mind, connecting you back to the now. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not over external events. Focus on the present and you will find your strength. Lesson 4. Journaling, a daily practice for reflection. The 4th lesson is to journal daily. Journaling is more than just recounting the events of your day. It's about gaining clarity, perspective, and progress. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, understood the power of reflection. By journaling, you align yourself with virtue and purpose. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what was the most difficult thing that happened? How did I react? Was it with patience or emotion? Journaling helps you track your development over time and see how far you've come. When life feels chaotic, journaling allows you to reflect and find peace in your progress. Lesson 5. Cultivate inner stillness. Lesson 5 is to cultivate inner stillness. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Our minds can be like a turbulent ocean, filled with waves of worry, anxiety, and fear. Yet the Stoics knew a secret: calmness can be found within. Through deep breathing and focusing on your breath for just 5 minutes a day, you can begin to calm your mind and regain control. By practicing stillness, you can reduce the chaos within yourself and gain clarity. Seneca reminds us, most of our concerns are created in our minds. Calm your worries, and you'll see life is not as overwhelming as it seems. Lesson 6. Accept impermanence. Lesson 6 is to accept impermanence. Change is inevitable. Life is full of chaos, conflict, and pain. But as Marcus Aurelius said, nothing is permanent. This impermanence is what makes life beautiful. Just as waves rise and fall, so too will our challenges. The storm will pass. When we remember that nothing lasts forever, we free ourselves. Every storm you faced in the past was temporary, and so will the current one. Understanding this can bring peace, knowing that this too shall pass. Lesson 7. Focus on small acts of virtue. Lesson 7 is to focus on small acts of virtue. In the midst of chaos, it's easy to forget our core beliefs. Marcus Aurelius reminded us not to fight about what makes a good person, but to be one. In times of stress, small acts of kindness, like holding the door for someone or offering a compliment, help reconnect you to your principles. By focusing on these small acts, you reinforce that you have control over how you treat others and yourself, even in chaos. These acts of virtue can bring a sense of stability and peace to your life. Lesson 8. Redefine adversity. Lesson 8 is to redefine adversity. Epictetus, who faced his own share of struggles, saw adversity as an opportunity to grow. Difficulties are things that show what men are, he said. Instead of viewing challenges as threats, we can see them as opportunities to develop strength and resilience. The next time life presents a challenge, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Your struggles are shaping you into a stronger person. Embrace adversity as the crucible that forms your resilience. Lesson 9. Limit your emotional reaction. Lesson 9 is to limit your emotional reaction. Seneca warned that uncontrolled emotions like anger can cause more harm than the initial trigger. Instead of reacting impulsively, practice pausing and reflecting before responding. Take a deep breath, let the emotional storm pass, and then respond with clarity. By practicing emotional control, you gain a sense of calm and retain your power over the situation. Lesson 10. Stay connected to a larger purpose. The final lesson is to stay connected to a larger purpose. The Stoics believed in the importance of contributing to something greater than ourselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee." When life feels chaotic, reconnect with a larger purpose, whether it's through service to others, a personal goal, or a shared cause. By remembering that you're part of something much bigger, the chaos of your personal struggles becomes more bearable. As Marcus Aurelius said, we are all cooperating in order to achieve something greater. That's it for today's video. If these Stoic lessons resonated with you, drop a comment below and let me know which lesson you'll apply to your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom on how to stay calm in the chaos. Thanks for watching.